T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Own it, own it, own it, Kong. I own it. It did.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
On the planet, run it up, run it up, run it up, man. I cannot even believe, to be honest, the Shakkas den has not been open for a post-show WWE related in a while. This is the first that we've done. Honestly, I want to say like before, I know it hasn't been since before SummerSlam.
No.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've done.
Oh, you're gonna go crazy. Now,
someone, so I mean,
a very new beginnings. Listen, a very, very important message. Before we get started into the women first, this will be a very short show, okay? And when I say short, I mean, we probably won't even cap a good 30 minutes. The reason is because Mercedes Moné is now in New Japan Pro Wrestling. If you watch the documentary, of course, she signed contract to New Japan Pro Wrestling. She has a match tonight. We're not too excited about what we just saw either. I'm not too excited about the Detroit City Boys winning. But shout out to Jet. But we will get into all of Battle in the Valley tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. So make sure you check that out. But we are here to talk about briefly Elimination Chamber. Okay, first and foremost, the women. We had Carmella, Nikki Cross, Raquel, Asuka, Liv Morgan, and Natalya. Of course, I'm representing Natalya. Of course, I had to shout out the Chalk Line because listen, we in Canada, you know. So, oh my God, like. We are too. And shout out to those wrestling girls. Of course, it's Black History Month. So if you love Black creators like we do and Black women like we do here at Women's Wrestling Talk, please make sure you check out those wrestling girls. Because I be sliding on they shows and I be having a good time. With that being said, there was a lot that went on in this match. I mean, first and foremost, the elimination of Liv Morgan. Normally I would like go in on Liv, but I ain't going in on Liv, bro. I feel bad. I was really wrong about this. Santana actually predicted this correctly. Santana, you are hilarious, girl.
Let me tell you something. Them tag teaming to get Liv the fuck out of there was icing on the cake for me. I am not the biggest Liv Morgan fan, so anything that happens to her, it makes me excited.
Absolutely.
What I will say is that the spot that she did with Raquel was pretty nice. Yeah. It was a pretty cool spot, but I mean, the way that they got literally everybody out, Nikki Cross being eliminated first, and then the way that they did fucking Raquel was crazy.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot that was happening.
The spot that Liv does, you know, with Raquel, I think, and I've been really tough on, if you watch any of the past past shows from a year ago, 9 months ago. I'm very tough on Liv, and I have been, but I give credit where credit is due. That girl has been working her ass off, getting better in the ring. And to me, honestly speaking, out of all of those 6 women that we saw, I think Liv Morgan was the star and is the star. But she didn't pick up the victory. She was eliminated pretty swiftly, as we saw. And Asuka wins. I think this was pretty evident, but I did not think that they were gonna I didn't think that they were gonna let her win because that's what everyone wanted, kind of thing. I thought they were gonna kind of swerve it. I'm not upset at this at all.
I didn't think that her and Carmella would be the final 2. I thought that maybe it would have been Liv and Asuka being the final 2, but for it should have been and Asuka to be like the final 2, it kind of like I had said was watching. I was like, it kind of shows how much they value Carmella, especially with her just recently coming back. You know, her winning the qualifying match, and now being in the final 2 for her between her and Asuka, and I didn't want to see Carmella win to go against the face Bianca. Absolutely not.
And you are absolutely right. What a Mania match her and Bianca Belair will be taking place in. We don't know who will be main eventing as far as the women goes. Depending on who has, to me, I don't know. This could have the better story. I know there's a lot of story between Rhea and Charlotte, but I think if we pay too much attention to that, I think a lot of people are going to be pissed off by the result, to be honest. But
what's funny is that Bianca being in a group with Asuka and Alexa in the beginning stages to now having to have face Alexa beat her, and now I'm going to be coming up facing Asuka. So I mean, like, of course I'm going to root for Bianca all day.
Absolutely.
If she does lose to Asuka, I wouldn't be upset. I would be upset at the moment, you know, but eventually along the way, I'm like, okay, as long as if they choose to put the title back on Asuka, hopefully they give her a proper run versus how they gave her once before. That's like my only issue.
I'm not mad at it either. And I also think that if Bianca drops and Charlotte drops, we could still get them at SummerSlam. I know that's the match that I want. That's why I will be going to Detroit. If all else fails, if I'm getting Charlotte and Bianca at SummerSlam, I will definitely be there for that.
The draft at the Mania too, though, allegedly. True. So I mean, who knows what's going to happen with that too, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I cannot wait to dive into this. I can't. As much as I wanted it to be Rhea and Bianca, I'm very excited for what could happen. We could either get a 3-peat or we see Asuka finally get her WrestleMania moment that she is well overdue for, honestly. Longest reigning NXT Women's Champion, one of the best in the business, not only WWE but in wrestling, from Joshi to Stardom to just everywhere. I think Asuka is so underrated in her own right, and I think this will call attention to a lot of that, whether she wins or loses. But if she wins, it will be it'll be nice. But either way, I'm here for it. I'm going to do this match like how they did the match, literally. Like, pure bullshit. If you're going to build for something, then build for it. But if you're not going to build for it, then don't put it in my face like that. That's just
the way that this match ended was just like very distasteful. I just felt like with Bobby winning by disqualification because Brock kicked him in the groin. It's just like, okay, well, obviously we're probably going to have this move forward to WrestleMania. Probably that seems like that's where they're going with this. And if it does just so happen, then like they're going to have to do something that's going to keep this feud between Bobby and Brock going on.
Yeah, I mean, they can't just one-off this. Honestly, like there's no way that you guys can do that to us, and I think it's very disrespectful to the fans who enjoy. I'm a huge Brock Lesnar mark. Like, and when I say mark, I mean like I wanted Charlotte's career to be based upon Brock Lesnar. No tag team gold, but then you don't become a Grand Slam, blah blah blah. I didn't give a damn. I wanted Charlotte to be like that. But I love Bobby. And I've always loved Bobby. He came up in an era where there were so many different people. And even with his ICW reign, is good. I wouldn't be mad at this.
Well, because Bray did say on Friday that he would be watching closely to whoever wins between Brock and Bobby. And well, Bobby did win, but did he really win? Because he got put, he got F5 on the table, what I'm saying? Then the referee got attacked. So I mean, like, it seems if Bray finds his way to get in between these two, then it could end up being a triple threat match between them.
I don't know. I just think that this was the most surprising thing of everything tonight. And
I know that was on the time limit too, though. It was like 3 hours max is what they was going for. Of course, we knew that majority of the time was going to go towards Sami and Roman. So, I mean, I think they tried their best to move quickly with this, but almost a 5-minute match, child. Y'all could have just made this a segment, actually, to be honest, if you think about it. But I don't know. I'm not. I felt like I blinked and then this match happened. And then all I saw was Brock beating up Bobby and then attacking the ref. And so,
yeah. I don't know what's going on with these streams, but Lord Jesus. But hopefully we'll see this in the future.
Oh, please. Now you're pushing it.
All right. If you guys don't know who this is Memes of Wrestling. He has the best page, in my opinion, in professional wrestling. The guy is a genius.
No lie, I thought we was gonna get spear, pin, and that's it. I thought Bobby was gonna treat Brock the way that Goldberg did at that Survivor Series.
No lie.
I thought this was what we want. But honestly, it did not.
It did not. And then of course, this is amazing.
It's so cute.
Making history, honestly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen Batwoman be portrayed as a woman. Mm-hmm. I said Batwoman. I mean Batman. I just heard that back in my head. Yes, not Oldberg. But this was really nice. Cinematic. We love to see it.
And it's only right for itself to be Joker, though, to be honest. We didn't see nobody else being Joker other than Seth. Like it's perfect all the way. From I mean, it's perfect. And I'm glad that they're like recreating some of the movies that happened recently and some of the ones we may have forgotten and stuff like that too. And I think that is great. I'm ready to see more of the other WrestleMania trailer that they have for Golden in Hollywood. Like, I think this is great. Absolutely.
What wasn't so great, the match, I will say, was great. But the ending just so like this is just not what I was expecting. Edge and Beth getting the victory over Rhea and Finn. This is not a good look for Rhea going into WrestleMania. This is not how you build, like, and I get it, we're in Canada, but come on.
Well, I think this pretty much kind of leads to what is going to be Edge and Finn come WrestleMania wise, basically.
Yeah. Did I do that? Oh.
Yeah, that's basically all this is going to happen. But he did in the press conference, he did accept Austin Theory's open challenge for his U.S. title tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, but for Monday, since they're still going to be in Canada. So.
I don't have no damn words. I cannot. When I tell you, I cannot stand Edge. Like, it was a good match. They just had to give the win to them, to be honest. And shout out to Tamara in the comments. Everybody in the comments too. Damn, comments is going crazy. Montez, though, yeah. As we get to this match, of course.
Honest day.
Okay. Please.
You can't tell me that Ed's song was just like
no, but I mean, if you took to my social media, you'll see that I met Seamus today randomly, and
so
it's
cool.
a shame. That's all that he first came. Like, it's a shame.
Child, that's when he was in.
That's been in my head all day.
He was in his bag with that one there. No, there honestly. I thought that it would have, honestly, truly, I wouldn't have minded if it was just Beth versus Rhea
match.
Like just the match stuff, because they spent the most time in the ring anyway.
Yeah.
To be honest, so hey.
This like just casually.
I have that song on my phone and I listen to it in the gym and stuff like that. And sometimes I catch myself like really going crazy in the gym because I'll be like, I'll be feeling like the fireworks are behind me and shit, But
Edge, his song, his wife needs to go home and stay here. Hey, listen, I'm here for it.
His song. Okay, maybe him and the wife can stay home, but the song, legendary. I don't give a damn. Okay.
I don't want to hear it.
Nikki was singing it, so she was feeling it. Mm-hmm.
And then we get to the men's match, of course. All I'm going to say is I'm going to be laughing in everyone's face from eternity because I really, I doubted Austin Theory. He was my second pick. My first pick obviously was Damian Priest because, listen, I thought that they were building Judgment Day, not embarrassing the motherfuckers and making them look crazy. I don't care what country.
He did a good job though. Like he definitely held his own. I mean,
Damian Carey,
really amazing in his gear. Yes, Poppy. Okay, he is. Fucking Damian Priest can I know he's and all that stuff, and I'm trying to be pinned and roped and all that other stuff. But yeah,
Father,
he was giving it.
Father. Okay, who else?
Please.
Yeah, I'm so tired. Like y'all have no idea. I'm trying to stay up. I have no idea. Montez's outfit absolutely to die for.
It looked so amazing. Freaking cute.
So Bronson Reed is please.
Child, Bronson Reed was just there. They could have put Omos in this match, to be honest. Like no.
True. They need to call Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed didn't do nothing for me here. Johnny did a really good loser. He is a loser. Everybody did a really good job outside of Bronson Reed. Yeah. I was so glad when they got his ass out of there. But it was like, damn, Montez was going crazy, Damian was going crazy, Theory, Johnny and Seth was going crazy within this match. Mm-hmm. This spot here was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like amazing. What? You was scared a little bit?
No.
What?
I tell you when we get off.
Okay. But this spot here was crazy. I mean, Montez really did his thing tonight, which made you kind of feel like he could have won. I didn't think it was going to be, Theory and Seth at the final two. What is it? What's going on?
I think Homicide finna tip.
Oh God. Oh shit. All right, we got Battle Valley still going on behind it, but okay, so.
But yeah,
this was crazy. Yeah, Logan Paul coming to ruin Seth, getting the opportunity to win the title again is definitely going to be leading up to them at WrestleMania. So we might as well go ahead and get prepared for it. He is.
Yes.
Montez is top tier.
And what's so crazy is Logan Paul really came in there and looked at Seth and was like,
"You want to look fabulous and really don't."
And
girl, that was crazy.
How?
That was the first time that Johnny Gargano and Seth had like a interaction and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, Theory is still your champion, guys. He did. He made it through, y'all.
Yeah, he did.
Now he goes and face John Cena at WrestleMania.
Girl, all right. But I do think it will happen though. No lie. Like John Cena versus Austin Theory is bound to happen at some point.
Bring out the doctor of thugonomics. Word life. It's a basic thugonomics. Okay.
Hell no! Hell no!
Hey, listen.
Anyway, of course, we get to the main event. I mean, listen, I'm gonna let Santana say what she want to say because I didn't come back to this until I felt like some stuff was like happening or whatnot.
Completely like turned all this shit off.
I'm talking about like
I say as soon as New Japan came on, niggas like, yeah, y'all taking too long. We ain't got time for it. So
y'all need to wrap this up.
I'll do this here.
And then it's just no matter what, like before you start, no matter what, Roman's gonna motherfucking win. That's what's crazy to me. Like it's a great cinematic, but yeah, take it away.
Child, I was still gonna root for whoever is in the damn match with this man. And once again, Roman is carried as always. So we get here because there was a lot of interaction. Of course, we saw, Roman taunt Sammy's wife and child and everything like that. And yeah, Sammy did have one job, and that was to get a goddamn haircut, and he did not. He ruined it for all of us. But nonetheless, this match
I can't believe we all would think like,
yeah.
This is why I mean, because we all be on. Listen. We be on the same thing. Like, come on now, get the fade.
Like seriously, but this match here was really cool. I mean, it was more story than the match to accept. I mean, there were a lot of moments that were happening where it was like, damn, Sammy almost got him, or damn, Roman really got him, and Sammy's about to lose, and all this and that. And I'm like, they really continue to build on this. And I mean, but before we get here, I mean, you get, of course, the ref gets knocked the hell out as always. And the thing is that a lot of people thought that the Usos, including myself, were like not even like able to come to Canada. By no means necessary, if you know, you know, if you don't, you know. But Jimmy comes out, he attacks Sammy, and then Roman goes for the pin, and then boom, Sammy kicks out. And then the ref gets knocked out again, and then out of nowhere, Jay shows up. And it's like, still, this here is like, Roman, you really got to stop handing people chairs. You really do. You and chairs are a bad luck, and you really need to stop giving people chairs, to be honest. And then it made it seem as if like Jay was going to hit Roman, but he was still contemplating. He still didn't know what to do. And then Roman started mushing him in the face and everything. Like, hello, do you not hear? I'm telling you to beat this man ass, you not listening. And it's like Roman is treating Jay like he's a child. And it's like, then Jay gets speared by Sammy because Roman moves out the way. And it's just like, then after the fact, we didn't even see Jay no fucking more. And then Paul Heyman, it's just a lot that was just transpiring with this. And to say the least, like, look at this part here. It looked as if like Jay was going to hit him, but he didn't. Jay is still like a coward to Roman still. He doesn't know or hasn't built up the strength to figure out exactly what he wants to do. He hasn't, like, by no means necessary, but nonetheless, Roman is still your undisputed WWE champion. Simple as that. And you can see the distraught and disappointment in just Roman's face. It's just kind of like, yeah, I mean, I may have won this match, but damn, I still accepted this man into my bloodline and stuff like that too. And then it's just when we thought that Sammy was going to get another beatdown, Kevin Owens returns to save Sami Zayn. He returns the favor. And I mean, this is pretty much the outcome of it. Even Paul Heyman tried to hit and beat on Kevin in the back, but it didn't turn out that way. He got stunned. Everybody got stunned. And then this is the aftermath. And then Kevin walked and left.
That's it.
So
that's it. Also, Zack Sabre Jr. is wrestling.
Okay, I'm sorry. I love that. I love that.
And that's all you needed.
I have no idea. I love Zach so much. Y'all don't even know.
We told y'all it was gonna be a short show anyway because listen, they gave us one full women's match. Like, yes, we got Rhea and Beth, but it still involved the men. Mixed tag. And we did get a good spot from them. You know, we did. It was cute. But I don't know. I don't. It wasn't bad. It was very entertaining, but I think I just was so surprised at some of the way that they did certain things. Like, you know, so
I think because, like I said, they was on a time limit and they kind of wanted to be done before, you know, New Japan starts their show and stuff like that, at least for the parts that people really, really care and going to be watching.
Well, Kyrie and Sasha got about another hour, to be honest.
They do. So
we don't just pull up for the women, but we pull up for the women. And
I was here for Jay White. Honestly, that's definitely one of the reasons why I was there. But
yeah, I'm here for Mercedes, but I'm also here for, you know, my peoples. You know, Josh Alexander, even Kushida. You know, Jet.
All that.
You know, we gotta pull up. But we thank you guys so much. We'll get into Battle in the Valley tomorrow. We also have our wrap-up show, final show for Nikki Bella Says I Do, and then join us with Al on Battle in the Valley at 6 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
And then we will have an in-between with Nikki Bella Says I Do. And then we will do Turnbuckle Glam. Turnbuckle Glam returns tomorrow. So hopefully we get a lot of looks. I can find some. I'm but of course you can Google Santana, period. I'm trying to put Santana like in the trunk of the plane for WrestleMania because this is gonna be solo for me. So if you're in the area, you know, I will be attending the sold out Impact New Japan Pro Wrestling Multiverse United, man. Y'all, it's about to go bananas. Mickey James just got announced for WrestleCon as well, and Mercedes Moné will be at WrestleCon Session 4. Check out our Twitter. We've been doing a lot over there. You know, trying to make it fun and interactive. Most of the time, it is me, but
the only thing that I post are articles.
Yeah, Santana comes over there too, but she also like I'm in the daytime. That's Santana.
Yeah,
with all the 2K stuff and everything, and then me, I'm just at night when I'm at work or whatever, just posting random stuff. But it's really fun, and I've had such a great time really interacting with so many different people there. Jasmine St. Clair, who will also be at WrestleCon, she followed the page, so shout out to her. And then we've just had a lot of interaction with so many different people who've been showing us love. And it's more about building a community more than just, so make sure you join the conversation over at Twitter at WW Talk POD. That is WW Talk POD. Make sure you have that sign. But we got to get back to New Japan. Our flight is leaving. All right. So we will see you guys.
I got it. Yeah.
All right. Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet.